everybody. I'm on my hike today up to Coast Ridge and go to the top side of Starpoint Trail. Check on the water cache. This might be hard to see because of the sun, but the Starpoint Trail goes up that ridge right there, and you know, it's a pretty enjoyable hike in terms of views. You get way better view than you get that. But Jeff and I are going out next weekend to continue our trail building. And I want to just make sure that the water cache is intact, because if it's not, then we'll change plans and go to Three Peaks Camp and try to build a side trail up to Starpoint, which is something we wanted to do too. So anyway, I'm on the Salmon Creek Trail. I'm I don't know, about a quarter mile or so, maybe a little further past the camp, heading up to Coast Ridge. I hope you all have a nice day. A little further up, and let's see, I get my pointer out, and let's see. Okay, the tall mountain over there with the 3 humps, that's Mount Mars. And then coming back this way, there's a really steep and tall, and then it kind of evens out. That's not Starpoint. The Starpoint is the next ridge, and it goes up there, and then that flat spot you see, that's the beginning of the historic dozer cut. I'm getting closer to Coast Ridge, which is right there. I don't know how much further, but maybe about a mile. Got some more climbing to do. And you know, in the sun it's not so bad. In the shade it's pretty cold. Oh, looky here. You see this right here? I think this is a form of wild cherry, but you notice the leaves are heavily serrated, and they have the appearance of more like being like oak. But if you flatten out the leaf, it does have a cherry leaf shape, and cherry leaves are they have serrated edges, but not like this. I think this is wild cherry, which is I guess technically, at least when you go online and look, and it looks totally different when you see what's on in the YouTube videos and stuff, but they say wild cherry is a black cherry, but I'm looking for little fruits left, because I got one seed, and I don't know, maybe the seed will start. I want to grow it, but you know, on the Starpoint Trail, there was, going down to upper Spruce Creek, there was one wild cherry that had about 5 or 6 fruits, not fruits, but because the birds ate all the flesh, or it dried off and fell off or something. It's very, very thin flesh, and the seeds were still on the stems, and I only took one, and I'm thinking maybe I should have taken more. Anyway, I brought it home. I took a pair of nail clippers to it and chop the edge, make a little hole in it, and I'm going to try and start it. Yeah, I just don't see any fruits on these ones. And it's very rare to see it, at least out here. But I have seen them. They do not look like oak at all. I mean, they're actually like a fruit. And they do turn dark. Oops. My finger was wanting to be the star. I just noticed. All right, well, back to my hiking. All right, finally made it up to, let me get up to Coast Ridge Road. Here we are, and at the Salmon Creek. It's 12:30. I started the hike at 9 o'clock, and it's supposedly 6 miles up to here, so let's see, let's do the math. 1, 2, 3, a little under 2 miles an hour. But I also stopped and talked to a couple of really cool hikers, so that was nice. Probably wasted about a half an hour just jabbering. That's the direction over there to Lyndon, and this is the direction over here to both Starpoint, the top side of Starpoint Trail, and Three Peaks. And I'm going down Three Peaks road, and then I'm going to go on the Dutra Trail, and then we'll see how my SI joint is going. This is going to be my lunch seat right here, so I don't have to sit cross-legged on the ground. And I'll do a little lunch, and then I'm going to continue my hike. Nice, beautiful day. Pretty dang warm for winter time. It's just amazing. We've been having really good, really warm winter weather. We haven't been getting very much rain. The creeks are still low. That's kind of depressing, but they're easy to transit. You won't get wet. Okay, a little panorama. Try to go slow so you can take it in. There's Lion Peak over there through those trees, coulter pine trees. And then you're looking at Bald Top Ridge down there in front of the ocean. And then Mount Mars. And this is a Salmon Creek gorge or watershed. And the high mountain off right there, now screen center. That's Silver Peak. And then there's some more. Let me raise the phone. There's some more peekaboo ocean over there. And then roughly in that direction is Lion Den Camp and the Crookshank Trail. And then, oh, Chemise. You can't see, I'll go quick here. You can't see the other side from here. This is a really great view right here. Outstanding. You can four-wheel drive on this road when it's open. I don't know if it's open right now. And then you can go into Fort Hunter Liggett going down there. And I don't know if it's going to be closed down at the bottom or not, but there's this mountain I want to climb called Burrow Mountain. There's no trails, and it just is looking like it wants to be climbed. And Anyway, you would be able to access it going down this. Oh, I see some blazes. Oh no, it's like something stuck on a tree. I'm not going to go down there because my SI is already kind of bugging me, and I gotta conserve my ups and downs to make this hike possible. Heading over the way to the upper side of Starpoint Trail, and maybe right up here by that pine tree that you see, maybe you'll be able to see the view on the other side of the coast ridge. Actually, probably not. There's still a lot of oak and brush. Yeah. Best view was back there, and I didn't take it because I thought, well, I'll get a better shot of burrow this way. Anyway, that's where we're at now. Okay, so finally got to a place where there's a little bit of a view, and you can see a few scattered little roads, like down there, and then there's one over there, and there's one over there. Maybe they're all tied together, and there's some far off in the distance there, and then Fort Hunter Liggett itself is over there. All those buildings. And you can't see Burrow Mountain from here, but you will around the corner up here, so just bear with me. Oh, I can see the top of Burrow now. But there's also this really high jutting point here that's interfering with the view, so just give me a moment. We'll get down there and you'll see why I want to climb that mountain. Looks pretty dang impressive, and there's no trails, so it'd be kind of a big endeavor. I don't know if it's worth it. My friend Steve says no way. I said, you want to go? Because he has a four-wheel drive. He's all, I'm not interested in those bushwhacks like you. So, all right. So there's Burrow Mountain right there. Now you can't see the whole thing, but you can see that there's some some game trail, or right on the ridges and stuff. There's some open areas, so I think that there would be a way to find your way up close to the top, but I don't know if you'd be able to get to the top because it's all really heavily grown chaparral. And yeah, so, but here's the thing, it's got like an X mark on the maps, and it's got a known elevation, so that means at some time a survey was performed there. Otherwise it wouldn't be on the map. So at some time some method existed to get up there, because unless if maybe they helicoptered in, I mean, this is Fort Hunter Liggett here, so maybe they just helicoptered in. I don't know, but there's no clues of anything that bear in mind that Fort Hunter Liggett has abandoned most of all these routes coming up to the coast ridge. They haven't done any upkeep at all, and so it might have, and it looks like, for like at least 20 years, maybe since World War II. I don't know. I mean, the start point is a remnant of World War II era, when Fort Hunter Liggett owned this side of the road here too. Anyway, Starpoint, the top side of Starpoint is right around the corner. Oh, this is a way better view of Burrow Mountain now. Yeah, that's very impressive. I'd like to do it. You want to go with me? Somebody? Okay, I'm finally here. kind of hit our way to the water cache tree, and here it is. And here's our tanks. There's 1 and 2. Oops, sorry, I wasn't showing you. So I'm not going to pull them out, I'm just going to check and make sure that they're full. Wow, that hurts. Let me get my glove. Oh, I'll just switch hands. Okay, that one's full. And then that one's full. Okay, good. So, whoops. So no bear got him. Very, very good. Very good. I'm happy. All right. I'll show you. We have left this really rough right here for a purpose. Because we don't want, like, four-wheel drive looky-loos to come through here and then go, hey, look. And then find our water and then take it. And I have a saw back there too. A chainsaw. Maybe I should pull that out and look at it. And then it goes around here. And then, let's see, it goes right around those 2 pine trees, but I think we go around this way to get there. Bear in mind, this is rough. We did not clear this yet. It's a very good reason why. And then, here it is. So there's the beginning of our trail. It looks like we need to do some more trail work. But there's the top side of Starpoint Trail. And it goes down. Let's see. You see that tree I'm pointing at right there? It goes beyond that from here. And then it stops. And then we have to do more to make it all the way through. So that's it. I'm glad the water's here, and I'm a little later. It's a little later in the day than I intended, so I'm just gonna get on going. I'm gonna leave this way and make my way back to Coast Ridge Road this way. So thanks for watching. Try to take some more videos. Ahead is 3 peaks, 4 peaks. When you look at 3 peaks from many perspectives, it looks like 4 because of that one. But he's not connected directly. Burrow Mountain. And wow, you can see San Simeon all the way down there. Maybe even past San Simeon. That might actually be Cambria. Nice ocean view here. It's a beautiful day. I'm sharing the trail with the birds. As soon as I talk to them, they scram. I don't think they want to hear human talk. They're certainly not friends of Esmeralda, the wisest cow that ever lived, because she would give names to everybody, and then as soon as she did that, they would know how to talk because they were loved. Well, as I was just walking through here, one of these big massive pine cones came out of that tree, just dook, dook, dook. Did a couple bounces and it came down. And I'm telling you, these things, you could call these widow makers, because boy, if they come down on and hit you on the head, boy, not good. They're heavy and they're huge, and they've got these incredible, like, thorns, you know, sticking out. Wow. I think it was this one that just came down right here. Amazing. Maybe I better move through here quickly. Some big pine cones. And unfortunately, when they fall from the tree, they don't have any seeds or nuts in them, pine nuts. I'd love to get some if I could. Well, that's it. So you can see this is Coast Ridge Road, and you can see a portion of it going through there. But then off to the right, that's the road to Three Peaks Camp, which is way down below actually. I think it's like maybe 500 or 600 elevation down. I don't know why they call it Three Peaks Camp, but it's down in there. And not going to go down there today. I ran into a hiker earlier today that camped there last night, and I forgot to ask her. Her name was Bree, and I forgot to, oh, let's see, do we have any on these ones? I don't see any seeds. Well, it's really rare when these things actually produce fruits and seeds. Anyway, I ran into a hiker named Bree, and I forgot to ask her if there's water. She gave me a indication though that the picnic table, a metal one, is not usable. Metal. Go figure. I can't see hikers doing that. The only people that I think would be doing that would be four-wheel drivers, which come out here occasionally, and they leave a lot of trash. One time when I went down on this, because at the end of the road starts turning and going off in that direction over there, and when it turns, the Dutra Trail continues on the ridge. And right there at the junction, I found just a ton of trash. It was just all strewn about like nobody cared about the wilderness. It got me angry. And also, this was a time when, wow, these acorns are huge. Wow, those are huge. Amazingly huge acorns. They're like larger than I've seen anywhere else around here. Anyway, it made me want to finish my book, The Forest Keeper, a young adult's book. Yeah, sometime I'll tell you this story over a campfire, but you'll have to come join me on a backpacking trip. Oh, here's the road. I'll show you. Oh, and you can see a portion of it, peekaboo over there. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing, but there's a little peekaboo of the road. And so the Coast Ridge continues that way, Coast Ridge Road, South Coast Ridge Road. And oh look, it's closed. Is it closed or is it just, I don't see any chains on it. Anyway, one time I came out here and when I saw that trash, it was somebody had like pushed over one of these posts. One of these posts is new, or both of them. And it got me so angry because when it's padlocked, you're not allowed to come down here. I think they do that in like, well, certain times of the year. And then I think that whoever did that left all that trash because they don't care. They're like, we're out here, you know, who cares? trash, just throw it out the window. Just BS. Anyway, I'll stop ranting now. Okay, we're coming up to the junction here. This part's a little steep, pretty slippery too. Okay, that sign there, that's where we're going to break off. Now, Three Peaks Road goes down there, and you can see a portion of it over there, and that goes down to the camp. And then here we are here. So Dutra Flat Camp is 2.7 miles. Highway 1, Salmon Creek is 7. I don't think that's correct. Maybe it is. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, my feet. Will I be able to make it? I better. I better. That road is very hard on the feet though. Hopefully the trail here will be a little better on me. And there's a couple of uphills. I mean, I'm going on one right now. There's a couple of uphills on the way back. And then most of it is downhill, so that'll be an additional burden on my feet. And my SI joints. We'll see. Hopefully I make it to the car before dark. We'll see. Well, took a spill. It was pretty jarring. I think I got a bruised forearm and a right elbow. And it happened because I was holding that. Found some trash, but you know what? This is Heart Attack Hill. It's really difficult. This is in the, if you look on Gaia, like if you make a track, Gaia will color code your track. When you look at the topo going up and down, it'll color this section here with an orange. There's only one thing steeper than that, and that's red. So while I'm down here, I'm going to take my shoes off and get those rocks out. I got rocks in there. Oh man, that really hurt. It was very jarring too. I could feel it in my head even. I got a little headache going on because of it. This stuff is very difficult to get good footing on when you're going downhill. When you're going uphill, maybe you will slip a little, but you won't fall. Going downhill, this is very steep here. Anyway, just one more obstacle. Nice view. Oh boy, I'm late. I am so late. I shouldn't have had those long conversations on the trail. And also, the irony is, I didn't even finish my lunch. So I probably should finish it to build up some energy. But the thing is, I'm late. And I don't want to... I mean, the sun looks deceivingly high. But it's like, I think it's after 3 o'clock. And I got like 6 miles to go. I don't know how I'm going to make it back to the car before dark. My SI joints are just, they're barking at me. Okay, I'll get there, but I may have to, ow, I didn't bring a headlamp. It'll be like light enough that I can probably still see. But I'll probably be getting back to the car with the sun down. Because you see what I'm hiking through right now? This is what it's like up here, you know. It's not like, you know, a nice trail or anything. It's very rocky, hurts my feet. I feel like I'm complaining too much, so I'll just shut up now and just be happy that that spill back there wasn't so bad. I still have a headache though, but it wasn't so bad. Anyway, heading down to Dutra Flat Camp. As you see all that grassy, piney oak stuff over there, that's some of my favorite scenery to hike through, because you always get some kind of a view. Here and in the forest, you know, you only get little peekaboo views every once in a while. Whoa. Pretty close in. This trail needs to be maintained a little bit. Anyway, I'll get there. Right, I'm finally down to the junction of Dutra Trail and the Dutra Flat Camp is right up here. Nobody's there, so I'm going to sit down at the picnic table, take a 5-minute break, and eat the rest of my lunch. I swear it's only going to be 5 minutes. I'm just going to wolf it down. I need to eat the food. All right. Stop complaining, Perry. Oh boy. I'm in pain. But look at that. Is that lovely or what? Don't say what.